Also streaming live and into the world on GuardianTalkRadio.com. Make sure y'all go on Facebook. Hit me up, Coffee Break with Tej. Type it in the search bar. I'm the only one in the world, I promise. Also on Twitter, it's Tej Grant. Type it in the search bar. I'm the only one in the world once again. I have an interesting guest with us, very beautiful guest sitting to my right. She's an African queen, but she's also Bahamian. And her name is Maggie Bain. She's a relationship coach and an intimacy coach. Can I say that? I'll say
Absolutely,
intimacy coach.
Yes.
This morning on Twitter and on Facebook, they said sex therapist, and the whole Twitter and Facebook went wild.
Good.
Once they heard sex therapist, they were like, wow. They're like, I need to listen today. And so a lot of people are listening today. And we're here and we're going to talk a little bit about your book, Love on the Rock, which is out now. And so you can definitely pick it up. And it's Love on the Rock. Take your love life from ho-hum to extraordinary. So, if your love life is a little dull, you may want to pick this up. Even if it's not dull, you want to keep the intensity burning, you want to pick this up. Am I correct?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes.
And let me just read something from BEC. BEC has a note here for me. No, I'm not in trouble from BEC, but it says the Bahamas Electricity Corporation is informing its customers in New Providence that until further notice, its Mall at Marathon office will be open between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. The office will open for business between 8:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Saturday. Customers conducting business after this time are encouraged to visit BEC's Blue Hill and Tucker Road location, which is open between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So that's a message from BEC. Quick interruption. Now we're back to Maggie Bain. How you doing? It's good to have you back.
Yes,
it's
thank
good.
you.
You were one of my first guests here on this show.
I know, I didn't realize I was one of your first.
Yeah, you were one of my first guests.
And I did mention that I was writing the book at the time. So
Definitely.
I think that's why I'm like, I have to go back and see TJ.
Definitely.
Tell everybody about it.
And now the book is out. Love on the Rock. Take your love life from ho-hum to extraordinary.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to read this book. Also, I had some.
It's a juicy little book, isn't it? You said you've read it.
I've read the book, and on the back it gives you a brief description. I'm gonna read it straight from the back. It says that you're a relationship and intimacy coach who works with individuals and couples to promote loving relationships with particular emphasis on sexual intimacy.
Yeah. Well, I'm a trained sex therapist.
The first one here in the Bahamas.
That's right. Yeah. So
And
I'm
the only one I know about.
certified. That's right. So it's an extra qualification that I have. But my work is all about promoting loving relationships, and I want people to have extraordinary relationships.
Yeah, they should.
There's a tongue twister there, but because it's that dullness when people neglect and forget about the small things in the rest of their relationship.
Yes.
And all the loving things that they can do to keep the heat, so that when they do get to the bedroom, that things go a little bit more smoothly and that we have more fun and it doesn't get so difficult.
Definitely.
So that's what the book's really all about.
Definitely.
It's the subtleties, the fine print, the small details. And sometimes we sabotage ourselves,
Yeah.
Either from past relationships, or we're mind reading and anticipating, they're not going to be this or da-da-da.
Right.
And so we don't even go there. So we get into habits and bad routines.
Right. The concept of the title, Love on the Rock, where did the title come from?
Okay. It's actually, I call it in memory of my radio show that I had on Island FM,
Right.
which was every Thursday between 5 and 6. And that was really the start of my radio.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was guest for about a whole year before that. So that's where it's from. And but people also may know me from my Loving Relationships column that I had for 2 years in the Tribune. So they were used to, people like the articles. So this really is a step up, and I know we spoke about it this morning. It's a very personal book. My personal stories. There's 3 personal stories are in each chapter. There's 11 chapters, so it's very revealing.
Yeah, definitely. And I read it and I was like, I can't believe she's saying this right now. But
I know, it's the tangerine dusting powder, isn't it? That's the one that gets everybody.
You have to be tremendously brave and fearless to write a book like this. And so, it was just a pleasure to read the book. And it didn't take me long to read the book either.
No.
I started in the day and I ended it off that night.
Good.
So did my sister. My sister started reading it She went on the beach and I think she got burnt because she forgot that she was laying in the sun because she was reading this interesting book. And
well,
so,
people say once they pick it up, they can't put it down again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's everything that I want it to be. You know, I want people to know that through my life,
right,
that I've walked the walk to be able to talk the talk.
Okay.
So, where the insights in each chapter are similar to the articles that I used to write. So now you've got my personal stories, insights, and you've got the exercises. At the end of each chapter, you are asked the question, which you should ask your partner on a regular basis. How can I love you better?
Definitely.
If we were asked that, then we were just, you know, let's get straight to what the things that you're missing out on, instead of us always trying to guess what our partner needs.
Right.
Or what we feel is what they need. Or what love is to us, but it might not be, you might be missing what your partner's really wanting. So it's like we're looking at saving costs, energy costs, and other things in our lives. So it's like, let's do this with our relationship. So I give you exercises at the end of each chapter.
I was looking for